Hi, I didn't actually turn on music, did I? Oopsie. I'm gonna go do that real quick. That works, it's the first song on the playlist. That's queued up. Anyway, hi, welcome to the stream today. I am running late, I wonder why. If you know anything about the last weekend for me, you'll absolutely know why I'm running late. Plus, Twitch is kind of imploding right now. Like, I've dropped 8,000 frames from internet connection. This is not on me, this is on Twitch. I'm going to be mad at Twitch about this. Also, I'm mad at Twitch for a lot of other reasons that I've already talked about ad nauseum. So I'm not going to keep regurgitating that. I'm still mad about it, but I'm not going to keep harping on it because it's not productive to keep harping on it at the moment. Oh, I just saw something and I'm like, oh, okay. I saw someone join a server and I was like, huh. Like a server call. I was like, wait, are you on a flight? It's like, oh yeah, I guess you would have Wi-Fi. That would make sense. Yeah, I'm still getting set up again, running a little late, because I've been like heavily disinfecting my room, because I'm a germaphobe. My nose is closing up, and my sinuses are on fire because I've probably been using too much isopropyl alcohol everywhere. But yeah, I'm here, doing my best. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Last stream did not go great, so I'm hoping today goes a little bit better. I can't go much worse, to be fair. But yeah, let's get into the game. Music B can shut up now. Alrighty. Please tell me everything's working. Because I'm so scared of things imploding. It's been a long time since I streamed. It feels like it's been a long time since I streamed. Oh, thank you for the hug, Freeze. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Twitch is still kind of imploding. Cool. I just dropped another 1,000 frames just now. So if it's a slideshow, I'm sorry. There's always the YouTube re-upload of it if you need to catch up. I don't even think restarting is gonna fix it because it's not on my end, it's on Twitch's end. But I might try restarting the stream just in the off chance that it actually fixes it. I'm not holding my breath. I might change servers actually. It is not any better. It's still dropping a lot of frames. I dropped 788 frames in 20 seconds. I dropped another 200 frames since saying that. I might not be able to stream today. Twitch just might be too broken to stream today for me. Is anyone else having this problem? Does anyone know of anyone else having this issue? Because I don't know what to do. I might try connecting to a different server and see if that works. It doesn't look great, but it definitely looks more stable than it was. Also, ads are running again, so I apologize. So while ads are running, hi, if you're subscribed, you can listen to me talk about the obvious elephant in the room of hi. I got to meet Star and Serena this weekend, 2 out of 3 of my girlfriends. It was a lovely time. I probably sound like I'm sick. As far as I know, I am not sick. It's just a case of, yeah, just using too much, like, hand sanitizer, and the scent of it is, like, clogging up my respiratory. I am still dropping frames. It does feel better than it was. Never mind. I'll shut the hell up. So the choices right now are either don't stream today, or tough it out. So I will leave it up to chat what you think I should do today. Because I really wanted to stream today because I could frankly use the distraction. But if Twitch is gonna be an asshole and not even fix their, like, shit instead of just implementing 50 million AI features that no one wanted, yeah, I don't know what else to do. Also, the ads are completely confused. I'm getting a 1-minute 40-second timer and a 2-minute 40-second timer just because I had to pull the stream and restart it so many times. So thanks, Twitch, real cool. Hi, I wish there was any viable platform for anything ever. This isn't just a Twitch problem, this is an everything problem. I wish like there was a version, like a social media platform other than Blue Sky sometimes, because Blue Sky is better than Twitter, but better than Twitter is a low effing bar. But I don't want to keep, you know, bitching about this into perpetuity. But yeah, high freeze, you don't need frames for a game like this, that is a fair point. You cannot hear this because there's like two separate sets of ads running, apparently. I don't know what's happening. Hi Peter, welcome on in. Oh, you can hear? Oh, hey, hell yeah. Yeah, hi Peter, hi Serena. Mouse and Bunny love you all. Wait, I've been crying so much. I care about them a lot. There's not a whole lot to talk about with the trip, though Star was planning to talk about it during her stream tomorrow. If, you know, knock on wood, everything goes okay. So, if you want to hear more details, watch Green Power Star tomorrow. I will if I'm not deathly ill, I will try to be there to give my contributions to that. So yeah. With all that being said, the ad's still got 3 seconds or a minute 13, depending on which one you look at. So again, I don't know what's happening. Because it says the ad break is finishing now, but then it immediately says ad break ends in 1 minute. So like, oh my god, like, what is happening? So yeah, we're just waiting this out, thanks Twitch. But yeah, we didn't really do much. We went to a local mall. That I got like lifted as everyone was expecting. And that was about it. That was basically like a large portion of Saturday. It's just me going to a mall and not necessarily having the best time because hey, guess what? Malls are crowded. I don't do well in crowds. So that was fun. Is the chatbot working? I hope the chatbot's working. Please tell me the chatbot's working. Because like, oh my god, why is everything breaking today? I just need to be tabbed into it. I'm just gonna do this because we still have 10 seconds left before we can even start the game proper. Is this working? Siri is working. This. Oh shit, that's turned off. Why is that turned off? Genuinely, why was the chat turned off? Okay. Apologies. This is scuffed because obvious reasons. But we're gonna get started soon. Hi, it has been an interesting week since the last session of Pokémon Mystery Dungeon. So I didn't really do as much off-stream prep as I meant to do. You might notice the time is way higher. I've gotten more adventures because I did do a couple things off-stream. Maybe the number isn't that different actually. But off-stream, I have a few things I need to show. Very serendipitously, I found a new friend. If you didn't see already, I went to try to find an electric-type Pokemon to help get through Blizzard Island. I found a Pichu. It's level 13 though. Of course, I named her Serena. Luckily, a female Pichu. So easy. I definitely ended up save stating to like reload to try to recruit the Pichu because I really wanted the Pichu. I also did a similar thing to try to get a Luxray, but I think my like level is too low to be able to recruit Luxray. Like that's a harder Pokemon to recruit from what I gather. So that makes sense. Second order of business. I did some item farming. So I have a couple of Reviver Seeds. I swore I had more than 3. Hold up. Why do I only have 3? What happened? So it turns out if you loop the lookout? Is that the right word? But like the footprint minigame. And you can just loop that, and if you get a perfect score, you get a Reviver Seed every time. So if you want quick Reviver Seeds, that's the way to do it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you can very easily get up to a good point with that. Yeah, I have all these gummies in case I find apt Pokemon for them that I want to have as like main staple team members. Third order of business. I looked up something about a dungeon. So, there's a few things that we can actually do now that we are in the post game. And I think we should do those instead, because we got our ass kicked, so maybe we should not, you know, mess around too much. And actually get some decently powerful Pokemon to help accompany us. So, we're gonna go through some past areas. If I understand correctly, we can do this now. First of all, it's Shaman Village, the most recent major area we've been to. Beyond Blizzard Island like 4 times before we gave up. Again, as a reminder, my breathing is a little scuffed right now because of, Hi, this is Driftbloom's Gondola. Where would you like to go? Sky Peak 6 Station Clearing. Sky Peak 6 Station Clearing. Now, here we go. So basically what I'm doing is Sky Peak 6 Station Clearing. 6 Station Clearing. Thank you for your patronage. Hey, is it true that you flew down from the summit on Shaman's back? We'd love to fly sometime. So, if I understand this correctly, if we get to the top again, which luckily you can skip to the halfway point, you can recruit Shaman. So, obviously, ice is going to be a problem, but for the water types at least, having a grass type around will definitely help us, and because legendary, I'm hoping Shaman will be a decent option. How? To help us get through. I'm gonna immediately die, aren't I? You better do something. Like, ASAP. Ow. Ow. Wow, this is a great start. Anyway, as I was saying, I think Shaman would actually be a good teammate option. 1, because grass type. 2, I like Shaman. Let's keep Pokemon. And again, I think now that we've done it... Oh, cool. That's a restart already. But now that we've done it 1 time, I'm just gonna go through this again and try to get to the top. And once we get to the top, we should be able to recruit Shaman. If I understand correctly. Otherwise, this could be a massive waste of time. Especially with having to restart on the very first floor of what we were doing. Alright, let's try that again. We might go for a few more legendaries too, actually, if I can remember where they are. Because I think, now that we've graduated, anyone can correct me if I'm wrong, but we should be able to recruit the corresponding lake legendaries. So Crystal Caves, was it Steam something? And then Quicksand something. So like, we might go through all those dungeons again to try to recruit the legendaries, or we might just stop at Shaman, because let's be real, Shaman's the one that actually is going to be of use and interest to us. Not that I don't like Azelf and Uxie and Mesprit, it's just a case of practicality speaking, again, being a streamed playthrough of the game, though again, given that I'm currently having a lot of frame rate drops, you might have better luck watching the YouTube VOD. Again, that is not on my end, that is absolutely entirely on Twitch's end, so thanks Twitch. But yeah, what was I saying? Being a streamed playthrough of the game, I might hold back on doing everything just to make sure this doesn't take 50 million years. And that we can move on to other things before too long. Because, like, we've already beaten the main story. That's the main appeal of this series to me. That includes Red and Blue as well. I like the stories. So the problem is the actual game... I've talked about this already. The actual gameplay Mystery Dungeon is just okay to me. Albeit also very frustrating at worst. So because of how frustrating these games can be to me, it just makes me not really, like... I'm not really jonesing to, like, do everything in these because of how hard they can get. And they can get very hard. Like Zero Island, which we already have access to, sounds incredibly disgustingly difficult, and I don't want to mess with it. To be perfectly honest, I do not want to deal with it. But yeah, as we go through this dungeon, again, Friday we went and picked up, oh shit, that's bad. We picked up Star and Serena, hung out a bit. What is happening? We actually had a hotel separately for a couple days, just to have like alone time. It was really nice. Lots of cuddling, a lot of affection. What else? Saturday, yeah, was like a mall trip to a local mall. I had a panic attack, unfortunately. Not a panic attack, but like a small breakdown, unfortunately, because, again, I don't necessarily do well in crowds, and, the mall was unexpectedly crowded, to be blunt. Let's see, then Sunday was when we checked out of the hotel, and we just kinda hung out. Like, we just kinda chilled all day. Played some games. We played a little bit of Rhythm Heaven. That was actually really fun. I wasn't vibing with every minigame, but a lot of the multiplayer stuff is actually really good in Groove. Let's see. And then today we said goodbye. So yeah, not exactly the happiest end to the story. And again, this is a very brief summary. Again, if you want to see a more detailed, like, breakdown of everything that happened, if you want to hear a more detailed breakdown of everything that happened on the trip, again, Star, from what I gather, is planning to talk about it on stream tomorrow. So yeah. Twitch.tv/greenpowerstar. But it was genuinely, like, one of the, like, best experiences of my, like, entire life. That might seem like an exaggeration, it is not. It was that good. It was genuinely such a positive experience in a way that I never could have dreamed of. You even started listening from the plane? Aww. I hope the plane Wi-Fi plus the 28,000 and climbing frames I have dropped isn't making it too hard to hear me talk. Because, God, Twitch is pissing me off lately. And for a lot of other reasons too, but again, do not want to get into that. I've already talked at length about why I'm mad at Twitch right now. Again, the one, like, slight, I don't even want to hand it to them, but technically they did something slightly positive thing to talk about is there was an issue with, like, the trans rights and trans rights human rights stream tags, and they did actually fix that, like, really fast. I do not know why those disappeared for, like, a day, but they did, and it looked real bad on top of everything else. But yeah, they did quickly respond to that, but again, I'm just of the opinion of, if you're going to be adding all these, like, AI features and stuff, maybe, like, get your site working first, before you try to, like, shove AI down everyone's throats. Ow. Yeah, like, every second I look over at OBS, it drops more frames, like, genuinely. Alright, no special moves, cool. Okay, moving on. Oh my god, a free reviver seed. Let's go. That is what I want to see. Yeah, I had an incredible weekend. It definitely could have been longer. Though that's just... Oh my god, well, so much for that reviver seed. It genuinely, like, felt so short. And I wish it could have lasted so much longer. But, like, a funny thing is, partway through this trip, Serena's already talking about next time. It was interesting. There are some interesting aspects to it. Again, to it again, but I might want to save it for when Star streams tomorrow. And again, since they're listening, I hope your flight has been going well. Again, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Again, nose is closed up because I've been, like, again, kind of drenching my room in, like, alcohol wipes, basically. Just to not take any chances on getting sick. Kiss from Star? Oh, thank you, Serena and Star, both. Well, yeah. I love my girlfriends. I love all my girlfriends. Well, so much for... Oh my... This is just disgusting, and this is the whole problem I keep complaining about with this game. Like, we just burned through 2 Reviver... Like, we almost burned through 2 Reviver Seeds on 1 attack. Like, the multi-hit moves in this game are just, like, disgustingly... overpowered in a way that just makes me mad. And again, it's like, why I think... Oh, hey. Bunny loves you. Oh, thank you. I love the bunny too. She was saying that all weekend. She just kept saying bunny loves you. I'm gonna try a grab bag while we're here. Yeah, if you hear my nose is like really closed up, it's the IPA. Hopefully, and not anything more serious. What did that say? Oh, that's just an oranberry. Yeah, we actually are at a net loss of Reviver Seeds, because we lost 2. We started with 5 and lost 2. So again, I kind of just feel like this game's post-game is like rude in a way that isn't even like enjoyable. It's not even like challenging, it's just like, oh, dodge a random move and hope you live. And it's just kind of not fun to have to do it that way. Again, I was hoping to be slightly more positive on the game, and that is so far generally the case, but I am still complaining. Ampharos, hi. Oh, it's Team Pop Friends. I heard from Shaman you were finally able to reach the summit. Congratulations! Huh? How is that Sneasel you helped at the 7th station clearing doing? Oh, him! The next day, while I was out on my rounds patrolling the mountain, he snuck off. Well, it seems like he recovered his strength. You don't really need to worry. Oh, that reminds me, he left this behind. Yeah? I think it's a token of his appreciation. You should take it. Well, I thought so, but you seem to have too much already. Alright, I'll hold on to this for you then. Well, that's awkward. We can store the boxes for sure. This is, Yuna received a sky gift. You gently open the lid. Inside was the protein. A warm and fuzzy feeling falls over you. Hell yeah. Again, saving, I might end up having to save scum the individual sections of this, and that's really annoying. Again, Zero Isle is like a non-starter. We are not doing that. Just, no, you cannot make me do that. That sounds miserable. Hi, Mr. Bear. Was that 7th station or 8th station? I think that might have been 8th station, because Ampharos. Nothing particularly bad happened. Oh, okay. Oh my god. See, that could have one-shot right there. It's like I have to play in the cheapest possible way just to live. I might do another round of the patrol game just to have 5 for 5. Oh, hi. Sure. B-Barrel Troin. Level 43, hell yeah. That's actually not the worst. The Gamescom one night. Oh my god. Well, so much for that, I guess. I'm not gonna waste another revive seed on that. We're just gonna restart. The Gamescom thing is tomorrow. I'm not watching. I've already spoken at length on why I'm not watching it. I just kind of refuse to engage with that whole thing anymore. Like, for those who watch it, I hope you have a great time. I don't care. I'll watch the highlights whenever they're on, like, social media. Again, I've said this before, but most of my enjoyment watching like Jeff Keighley's events or just following Wario64's posts, because that's a way better way to get the exact same information in a much more palatable format for me, or I think in general almost. Yeah, like the only game I would actually be interested in being there, like as a prediction, would be... Wow, you're just gonna be a complete piece of shit, Ninja. But yeah, the only game I would be interested in seeing at an event right now in this scale would be Code Veronica. I keep saying Code Veronica, it's just Veronica. But, oh, right, Grudge. But, I think, well, take it with a grain of salt, insiders have already strongly indicated that Code Veronica, or like, Veronica won't actually be there. So if Veronica's not there, I kinda don't care, because that's like the only game I'm particularly excited about in like a AAA scope at the moment. But yeah, I legit cannot bring myself to care. Again, the only other game that mildly of interest would be Rebirth, but I also don't really care about Rebirth because... Not Rebirth even, Revelation. And that's why, because I haven't actually played Rebirth yet. I think this is the last floor, so... Hell yeah. Wow, that was easy. Oh wait, no, there's still more, okay. This goes to the top. But yeah, supposedly Code Veronica won't be there, so like, I literally cannot bring myself to care. Also, how's the flight going, Serena? Oh my god. That's a lot for it. Yeah, that's just me. I don't really engage with that anymore. Like, I'm sure, like, Serena, for example, not to call her out specifically, but she's also my girlfriend, so if I feel like I can call out anyone, it would be my girlfriend. So I can make... I feel like I'm too mean to Serena sometimes. Like, I kind of just tease her constantly in a way that's like, I should be nicer to my girlfriend, who just spent, like, X amount of money to go all the way across the country to see me. Like, I should be nicer. You'll definitely watch it on the side. I was going to say, the reason that you will watch it is probably for Sonic News. Because, like, I think they already said that the, next, like, collab things will be announced there. But it's like, I just can't bring myself to, care about that at all. Just because the format's so bad. I don't need to know the news frame 1, because I'd rather just save my time and find out later. That's just where I'm at. You respect me and Star for refraining immensely. Yeah, for me it's almost like a moral issue. It's not actually like a hard, like, moral issue. It's just, I think Jeff Keighley kind of sucks. And that just makes me not really want to support any show he does. Oh, speaking of which, this is relevant, I swear. Yeah, there was some news about the whole Nicholas Hoult thing. I'm not gonna go too into detail about this, but there's like so many memes on like social media I'm seeing about like, oh yeah, he's dropping out of the Harry Potter show for scheduling conflicts, and I was like, scheduling, air quotes, conflicts, air quotes, as in he got yelled at by like other people to tell him not to do this role, basically, is the speculation. I keep burning through, like, items so fast. I'm just gonna reset again. I still don't... this is like a move where it's like, I'm not gonna, like, ever see Nicholas Hoult the same ever again. Given that he wanted to do it in the first place, that does not speak well of him, IMO. But, I mean, at least he had at least he had the wherewithal, is that the word? At least he dropped out of it. Because somehow there are so many actors who just are like doubling and tripling down on like how they have to be in this Harry Potter show, and I don't get it. Your flight went from being 15 minutes late to actually turning around to probably being on time in an hour. What the hell? What happened? Turning around? Wait, it turned... Wait, did the entire flight turn around? What happened? Wow, that really sucked. Oh, you mean just like it turned around in terms of like... Yeah, not literally turning around. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but hey, good for them, I guess. Hey, yeah, you wanna, like, help, please? Oh my god. Again, this is just, I don't know. Sometimes this game just does, this game just kind of grates on my nerves, basically. Because it does things that are just like, oh my god, I can't do anything. So, like, I legit regret agreeing in advance to do the post-game. I'm not even kidding. I genuinely regret saying I'd do the post-game of this. It's kind of miserable, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I just think this post-game sucks. Basically. Because it just feels like maybe it's just I haven't been using like stat boost items enough, maybe I've been doing something wrong in other ways, but it just feels like everything just kills me instantly. And there's not really much I can do about it other than pray. It's like, okay, case in point, Fury Swipes, that did half my health. Oh my god. Case in point, like what am I supposed to do? I mean, this works, I suppose. Still hits anyway, thanks. Thanks, game. Yeah, like if Fury Swipes hits, you just kinda die at this particular part of the game. Because you're fighting like generally pretty decently evolved Pokemon. It could just obliterate you very easily, so it's just kind of frustrating. It's not like a fun challenging, it's an annoying kind of challenging. This is stupid. There's like a 1-2 chance of this not working well for me. Because of like, either hitting Nia or hitting me, it's like, it's not great odds. I genuinely need to use Confused Ray and like paralysis type moves, or you just get hit from the shadows and you can't even do anything about it. That works too. Again, that's the other problem, it's just getting sniped by an enemy. Because like your ally character won't actually move, it's like won't actually attack unless you're attacking, or they get attacked first. So like you can just get kind of bad luck essentially, and they won't do much until like it's too late. I'm getting the hell out of here. But that's why this post-game has just been so rocky for me. It's just, I feel like it's not very fun to just have so much random luck involved. And as someone who notoriously gets very bad luck rolls in games, that sucks. I do not like it. Legit, I feel like my luck in games is so bad. I'm like kind of sad we didn't play Mario Party during the trip because it would have been interesting to see. Anyway. Okay, finally. That took way too long. The sky gifts I received in return had all sorts of wonderful items inside. Once I used the items, I made it to the summit before I knew it. Sky gifts are such wonderful treasures. I got caught up in an avalanche near the 7th station clearing. When I was buried in that cold snow, I lost all hope. Then I saw this glittering light. Someone came and rescued me. Oh, Ampharos, my hero. Wow, we finally reached the top! I've met a friend, Zigzagoon, at the 7th station clearing. This is so great! Whoa! Yahoo! Yay, hooray, we reached the summit! I joined up with Heracross at the 7th station clearing, and we were climbing together. It was such fun! He kept yelling, whoa, and just watching it was so much fun. I've heard it so many times I can imitate it. Hi, Skatey, what are you doing up there? Oh, Team Pop Friends, I'm so glad that you decided to climb this mountain again. A mountain is really something special, isn't it? You can forget all your worries and troubles here. I'm not sure why, but everyone here is honest and open-hearted. It's really strange. That reminds me, Team Pop Friends, I've been thinking about this for some time now, and looking at this mountain scenery, I finally made up my mind. I was deeply moved while climbing the mountain with you, Team Pop Friends. I won't forget it. What do you think? That is letting me join Team Pop Friends? Accept Shaman as a team member? Hell yeah. A new member joined the team. Give Shaman a nickname? That's fine. Really? Thank you so very much. I'm so incredibly happy. I'm so glad I finally brought myself to ask. Shaman joined the team. Hell yeah. So this is the whole point of us being here, by the way. Would you like to look at the scenery? I assume this is the same as before. So we don't really need to do this. But yeah, again, after a certain point you can go to a lot of the earlier dungeons and recruit Pokemon. Like the legendaries. Again, you could potentially get Azelf, Uxie, Mesprit. I think Dialga as well, but you have to go through like the hidden lands and everything. So I don't know if I feel like doing that, to be honest, given how hard the game is in general. But with Shaman in tow, we should have a slightly better chance, or an easier time burning through Revive Seeds, because Shaman is grass type, so it'll help for the oh, never mind, you're level 55, you might be okay. Okay, join team. And now we're gonna give you like 3 drinks in a row. Again, tried to get an Ampharos or a Luxray in Amp Plains. It didn't work out though. Aw, cute. I think I have a lot of grass seeds, so this should be fine. It might be in storage, actually. Wait a minute. I thought to access the storage, too, but I guess not. Again, might as well do a routine item check while we're here. Again, we might also... I might also attempt the final maze before we actually move on, too. I'm, like, genuinely debating attempting the final maze. How many orange berries do I even have in here? 1, that's not ideal, that's very small, actually. Oh wait, we only have 2 of these. We also have no inventory room, okay. That's fine. Part of the reason I wanted to stream today also is I don't know if I'm gonna get sick or not. I feel like there's an above 0 chance of me getting sick, so I wanted to squeeze in a seed, not a seed, a stream. I was just reading the word seed and that's slipped into the thing I was saying. That happens to me a lot. But I wanted to slip in a stream here, even though this is like a weird time to do it, for the double reason of 1, so I don't miss my people as much, give myself a distraction, and 2, in case I do happen to get sick. Because then if I get sick, I likely won't be streaming for a hot minute. So yeah, just stay on the side of caution there. Yeah, that's my reasoning. We'll do the final maze later. Right now, dumping all the items is just going to be a bit of an ordeal. So I think it makes more sense to attempt it later, but again, final maze might be a good option to actually recruit Pokemon. But we'll see. Called Smee? Aw, thank you. Sweetna's very affectionate in person. It's kind of interesting. Like, something that was genuinely fascinating was like learning the vibes of everyone. Shame the Pop Prince! Shame the Pop Prince! Yuna's looking for you. Your waving was so cute. Oh, added the grass gummy. That's right. Okay, it's the same. Yeah, I basically stayed until they were completely out of sight. Whoa, this drink is so wonderful, so amazing, that I couldn't have made it if I tried. It is so incredible that it is a miracle. Shaman drank the amazing miracle drink. Unbelievable! Never before has a heavenly, super special, incredible miracle combination of flavor like this been experienced. Right now, right here, Shaman is enjoying a flavor that is out of this world. Shaman's IQ went up significantly. Shaman's special attack rose 1. Wow, wonderful! Special attack went up 2 points. Damn, I was honestly expecting slightly more for how much the miracle drink was being hyped up. Yeah, literally when they were leaving through the security line in the airport, I literally waited until they were completely out of sight. And no chance of seeing them again. I waited the entire time. Moderately sweet, okay. Defense rose 1, cool. Neat. Okay, that was not as good as I was hoping it would be, but sure, whatever. 4 revive receipts might be fine. We made it pretty far last time, to the point that this might be sufficient, especially with a competent third team member who, being a significantly higher level, should actually be able to weather a decent chunk of these harder enemies, so we'll see. Feasibly, realistically, we could make Shaman the team leader, but that creates a problem fighting ice types. But we are going to try this again, now that we are in better shape. Again, I think we got to floor 16. I have no clue how to cut this, because this is this has been a week, so genuinely do not remember when that would have been. Actually, let me try this. Sweet scent lowers evasiveness. This is, yeah, no, I'm gonna give you Giga Drain, actually. Because Sweet Scent is kind of just an annoying move that doesn't really do much for me anyway. And a free, heal, essentially, is helpful to me, definitely. Again, a Piplup is, not great for us right now, because we are in a very late game dungeon, and it's a pre-evolved Pokemon. But it is a case of, I would like to have a Piplup, just because I like Piplup, I'm biased. Blinker Seed. Yeah, I don't think Revive Seeds are in this dungeon. I'm also not sure how long this stream is going to be, because my throat feels so scratchy still. Yeah, now we're talking. Though that was a weak Pokemon. Not exactly the best judge of that. Oh shit, okay. Yeah, I just kept waving to them whenever I saw them. Because I wanted to make... I basically wanted as much time with them as, humanly possible. Hi Esper, welcome on in, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I struggled a lot with this dungeon, for the record, so this is our second stream's worth of attempts at this dungeon. It's not going the best. It's still not going the best, because Shaman's getting kind of beat up here. And heal them from afar. Their CPU behavior is to run away, I see. Let's go together. Please go left. God damn it. I should get the heal first. Super effective, hell yeah. Yeah, if Fury swipes hits for all, then it's you're just kinda completely screwed. Yeah, maybe Shaman's the play here, actually. I mean, it makes sense since you would have just gotten Shaman organically. For those, I don't really need the escape orb. Though apparently you can recycle escape orbs at some point, to get like revive seeds, so you have to unlock that. Life's so cool, you got to kiss me just a few hours ago. Aww. I got to kiss you just a few hours ago. Alright, trap bust. Yeah, Serena's very affectionate. It's interesting. Because, like, a year ago, that would not have been my read on Serena whatsoever. And it's not an exaggeration to say a year ago, for the record. I truthfully have not even known her that long. Like, it's actively wild to think about how short of a time I've actually known her. You put one for every head pat this weekend. If you put one for every head pat this weekend, you get timed out. I mean, you're a mod, so maybe not. Yeah, there were a lot of head pats. You've always just wanted the chance to treat people nicely. Yeah. Again, I sometimes worry about your generosity, because you're like so generous. It's like, oh, it's very sweet, but also like, I don't think I don't know how to say it, but like, I kind of worry sometimes, because like, you're so generous, and I hope to never take advantage of that. I think that's kind of what I mean. Why are you, Delibird? Actually, no, this is a bad idea. Because if you die, then shit, we burn a revive seed. So, maybe not a good call, actually. And again, I will let Star tell this part of the story if you have not heard already. But there's one part of the one detail of the trip that's like, yeah, no, Serena is extremely generous. Like, wildly generous. Aw, thank you, Asper. Yeah, I feel like that too, and I think this weekend kind of reaffirmed a lot of that, for all of us really. It's just how much we care about each other. Again, it's worth my throat feeling like absolute garbage right now. Again, I was even saying, oh my god, that's a lot of Pokemon. I was even saying on the trip, even if I got sick, it would be worth it, because I had such a good time other than getting sick, and a couple of breakdowns, which were somewhat related to the trip, and somewhat just like my own mental health is bad. Yeah, like if all 5 hits hit, you would burn like 2 revive seeds from that exchange. It's just absurd how easy it is to get chipped out in this game. Again, I'm really worried about the special episodes where you have less flexibility in how to approach scenarios. Again, genuinely think Confuse Ray might be the move to try to just buy us time. Or you can try to counter like an asshole, that works too. Counter that, I guess. Yeah, keeping Delibird is a risk, because Delibird I feel like could die pretty easily. Yeah, there's a detail of the trip where it's like, wow, Serena's extremely generous. And, man, I don't want to take advantage of that. But again, it is technically partly my story to tell, but I will save that because I think it would be better if it is told on Starstream. I am good at words. If you'd be as generous as Serena, you would, but you have no job. Same. Like, I wish I could be that generous. I just kinda can't, unfortunately. Yeah, but again, it was fun. I had a generally good time. And mental health is just rocky in general, separate from the trip in some cases. Like, unfortunately, the mall trip just lined up to me already kind of feeling bad. So that just, the stress of that just kind of pushed me over to a bad spot, but it all worked out in the end. Oh yeah, I did learn off stream that you can't get duplicates of Pokemon, which is, I guess, good if you want to, oh, great. I guess is good if you want to, like, you know, compare stats and stuff. It'd be great if you took out your own, like, friend there. But no. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh, hey. Nice. Now if we can only live to appreciate the level up, because that's actually been my issue this, with this dungeon. It's like living. Yeah, I wish I could give more. I gave a few things to Star. Some of which were generally just stuff I already had. Not to discredit the gift, but just, it was stuff I already had. But just kind of, for one reason or another, didn't have any, like, use for anymore. So I just figured, you know, Star would appreciate this more. Yeah, I wish I could give more, which is ironic, because, you know, it was my birthday. So, it's like, why would I be giving everyone else stuff on my birthday? Screw it. That's actually going to make the dungeon harder to navigate, because it's hard to tell what is a river and what's actually, you know, traditionally traversable. I should have actually looked up which floor I got to last time. Just to be able to, like, for the edited down version, like, combine these two. Probably easily combine these two to be, like, one stream. Oh, shit, okay. Just immediately get sucker punched by a Golduck. Meow. Oh, shit, okay, well... Oh, well, okay. I should have not tried to position Shaman favorably. I should have just gone for it. Because that was a waste of a revive seed, though. Oh, hi, Sneasel. You're cool. Someday I wanted to use a Sneasel on the team, just because I think it'd be interesting. Having a Shaman as our, like, second member is actually potentially a good thing. Kiss the Fox? Oh, thank you. But yeah. It was a very uneventful trip. Like, we didn't even take many, like, photos or anything. It just was, like, very much like a personal, like, intimate kind of trip. It wasn't much, there wasn't much, like, sightseeing even. There were more plans for sightseeing, but I just, because I wasn't feeling well, the plans just had to kind of be scrapped spontaneously, unfortunately. Maybe next time. Yeah. Again, I think the biggest takeaway is just, you know, it was good except for my mental health just generally being kind of rough. Sure, why not? Oh, there are no traps. Cool. Hi, Snowrunt. Yeah, I don't really have a lot to contribute. I think Star might have more to say about it for reasons TM. But again, it's stuff that's like her story to tell. I genuinely can't remember if it was floor 15. Oh shit. I can't remember if it was floor 15 or 16, or like 16 or 17. That was the one. But anyway. Alright, floor 17. It might have been floor 17 that was the farthest we got. And we have enough, like, revive seeds to just kind of brute force our way through. That's not optimal, obviously. I would prefer to not have to do that. I I would prefer, yeah, I'd prefer not having to just, you know, heal to get through this, but, you know, worst case scenario, that is an option. Blinker Seed, Totter Seed. Yeah, I think it was actually 17, which again is my lucky number and has been haunting me for the past little bit. Actually, Goldluck sucks. I'm gonna snipe you from over here. Oh my god, I did not realize you had that little health. My bad. Other than that, it's like we're kind of just back to normal schedule for a bit. Don't really have anything interesting to note in terms of streaming. Again, I probably shouldn't have done... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I probably shouldn't have done Mystery Dungeon today. I probably should have done Variety Week. But I kind of got off... Wait. I kind of got thrown off, scheduling-wise, because I did, like, the Mystery Dungeon session and then Mystria. And then I did, like, a couple sessions of, Explorers in a row, which would have thrown off the count a bit. A Dough Seed is actually helpful. We'll pop that. That gives you money. It's like the one thingy in 14. You're landing for your first flight soon. I assume that means you'll have to turn your phone off. Yeah, but I don't think flights like having your phone on for that. But again, safe travels, stay safe, please. You know, if you need anything, I'm here for you both. Oh my god, why? Oh my god, what is happening? Why are you just spamming shit? Excuse me? You know what? I'm just gonna do this. Are we out of reviver seeds, Zach? We are out of revives from that. Perseal. Shit, okay. Well, Petrify. Okay. Wow, okay. So, even with all the prep we did, I still just died. Again, this is just why I'm struggling so much to enjoy this game. Cause like, what am I supposed to do? It's like, it feels like you can do all the prep in the world and you will still hit a wall. In a way that's just like... Okay. Cool. Well, that could have been more productive. We're only one floor away. I think it's a 20-floor dungeon, by the way. So yeah, I genuinely don't know what to do, to be perfectly honest. The problem is, like, Vulpix is good for the ice types, but not for the water types, and same with Shaman. So that's why an electric type would be great, but like, you either have to level them up yourself, or... like, recruit them, which is just a difficult ordeal when you have this much stacked against you. It doesn't feel like this game's very, like, grinding friendly, if that makes sense. Let's try Shimmer Hill again. I think this is the Gibble escort mission. Yeah, okay, so I don't even remember how far we got last time in terms of, like, cutting back to when we get to the end. Legit cannot tell you how far we got in that. The biggest hurdle is just Gibble will constantly spam Satan Storm, which just hurts us more than it hurts Stanmies. So yeah, genuinely I'm actually kind of wondering if I might drop the game. which makes me sad because I do enjoy the game a lot. But it kind of makes... I'm kind of hitting a wall with this game to the point that I feel like the best option might legit be to drop the game. And that makes me sad because I like this game a lot. It legit makes me like sad that this playthrough is just kind of nosedived quite a bit just because the post game is so rough. It's like, case in point, it's like, oh my god. It's like, this game is just frustrating me, like, to no end. To the point that, like, I don't know if it's worth continuing, if I'm just gonna get pissed off every time. And that's the problem I'm currently facing, is what do I do about the, like, mental block I've hit with this game? Where it just feels like I can't do anything. I swear I had like a thing that warped me to the exit. No, shit, I did. Damn it, I should use those. I think we can try Blizzard Island again and potentially get through it. We just need to get lucky, to be honest. And we need to like play smart. I think that's a better option, because like Shimmer Hill is just gonna suck because of Gibble. Literally just Gibble, because like, one, keeping a very low level Pokemon alive as a client, and two, and that's just, I'm just gonna reset already. Keeping a really low level Pokemon alive, and also Sandstorm, it's just driving me insane there. So yeah, just so much about this game is getting on my bad side, basically. And it's making me legit upset, because like, I want to like this game as a game more than I do, and I kind of don't like it as a game. I think it's a good story, I think it's a good experience, I get very frustrated with it as a video game, essentially. And that's why I'm running into this problem, is it's a game I want to like, and that makes me more frustrated. When it's a game I want to like, but I just can't like for some reason, that's like so much worse to me than a game that's just like bad. IMO, at least. You know, everyone has different takes on this. But that is my unironic take on this. Alright, I didn't teach it Giga Train in this file, so I'm gonna turn it off at least. Synthesis is also not exactly a great move under the circumstances, but whatever, we'll roll. You believe in me? Oh, thank you. Man, we'll keep trying. Again, I'm just mad because the game is being a bully. Again, legit if I can make any... Because again, it's like... We finished the Sky Peak stuff last time. And then we did Blizzard Island for like literal hours. Then we tried Shimmer Hill for a bit. We tried a different mission that also went bad. Just everything I've been trying to get through this game isn't working. And that's the frustration I have. Is also like as a streamer, I don't have like as much time to like min-max everything and figure out the optimal course of actions, because I legit don't. I'm trying not to play off stream more than I have to, but I might just have to at this point. Where the hell did that Piloswine come from? Also, why aren't they attacking? I don't know. It's like, again, case in point, just like missed a very critical move, like critical attack, and just lose a ton of health because of it. It just sucks when that happens. Like so much of this game just rubs me the wrong way, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll go to this and then we'll cut to ads, and then when we come back, we will figure out what the hell we're doing. I am back. The mouse and bunny miss you so much. Oh, thank you. Oh shoot, that's a long ass song. We're definitely cutting away. This is more like a start of stream song, just because how long it is. Even then, you wouldn't get through the whole song. It's like 10 minutes long. Oh shit, alerts aren't on. What happened? Why didn't I have all this stuff turned on? No, yeah, the song's 8.5 minutes, so we will not be listening to that song next ad break, just because of how long it is. Alright, let us give this another attempt. But yeah, I do think I'm just wishing I could enjoy this post-game. Like, Platinum's post-game was relatively cozy to get through. I feel like there have been games in Fox Scroll's favorites where I didn't actually do any post-game stuff. I'm trying to remember why and which game. But I swear there are games where I just legit did not do the post-game. And yeah, I'm like kind of regretting doing the post-game in this. I kind of wish I had just stopped at the end of the story, just because of how weird it is. It's like, why are there two traps next to each other? Can this hit from here? I actually don't know if I can. There it goes, cool. Hey, it healed, cool. Yeah, just a weird mix of, on one hand, grass type is good against one, on the other hand, water type is good against another, so you're just kind of always at a slight disadvantage unless you have, like, specific Pokemon to counter. Like, even Rock wouldn't work, because Rock is weak to water. So yeah, just a lot of this game is rude, in the post-game. I'm sure this is one of those cases where people enjoy the game because it's so rude, in terms of the post-game. Because I know a common complaint with modern Pokemon is that, like, the difficulty is too low, so I'm sure that's actually considered a draw. But for me, I don't like it when games are super hard. I actually find older Pokemon games too hard for me to enjoy, like, unironically. Like, I don't really think I would enjoy a lot of older Pokemon just because of how obnoxious the difficulty scaling is. It's like, you know, Gold and Silver, and like, as much as people love Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think that game is pretty rough in terms of a level curve. And like, it's not even a bad game from the standpoint of like difficulty, it's just like pure level curve. It's just really steep. It's not even like badly designed, it's designed to be a hard post game, so it's one of those where it's like hard to be that annoyed by, and I think that's my issue here, is I just was not expecting it to be a hard post game. I thought it would be a difficult post game, but not like as punishing as this ended up actually being. Oh, does that apply to both? I actually didn't know that. But yeah, I think that's just my issue with this game, why it's getting to me so badly, is it's a game I want to enjoy more than I actually do. And that actually can bother me a lot with games. This is why I dislike Sonic Frontiers so much, is because everyone loves Sonic Frontiers so much that a lot of fans love Sonic Frontiers a lot, to the point that me not enjoying it just feels like I wish I saw what everyone else saw in this game. Like, I don't think Frontiers is bad, I just don't quite buy into the hype. And I think I actually just literally now had a realization about something. I saw a post earlier about like making fun of shonen anime. Not making fun of, but like talking about like enjoyment of shonen anime. and it's like an inverse curve of like fun as it goes on, and then like fight scenes as it goes on. And like as the amount of fight scenes goes up in the anime, the fun goes down. And I think that's kind of my like issue with Sonic Frontiers, is it's shonen as hell in ways that kind of lose me actually, because I'm not really a shonen girly. It's like, again, Serena's been trying to show me One Piece, and I've been enjoying the character moments of One Piece, but I kind of don't like any of the fighting in it. I just kind of lose interest whenever there's fighting, which happens a lot. It's like, it's an anime where it's mostly fighting, it feels like, and the characters are secondary, and to me, I wish the ratio of characters to fighting was, like, flipped, basically. But maybe that's just me. Oh right, I had the yellow gummy because I was trying to find it, an electric type in the previous area. Or, like, off-stream. I was trying to find an electric type and then power them up. Because again, an electric type would help, because then, at the very least, you have, no major weakness to any of the two main types here. But you would actually have, like, an advantage against one of the types. Yeah, like, I enjoy One Piece for the character moments and the story moments. But I think that's why actually the Baratie might be my least favorite arc. Yeah, that went all 5 times. It's like, why? Actually, no, the pilot's one can use Earthquake, and I could just be completely screwed immediately here. Yeah, I think that's, like, I didn't really vibe with the Baratie because it was mostly just one fight that lasted like 10 episodes, it felt like. I don't know if that's the exact number, but the point stands. It's like, with Arlong Park, for example, it felt like there was still a lot of fighting. It is a shonen anime, but the fighting at least tied into the character moments better in terms of like characters resolve and just overall motivations and just like sprinkling in character backstories. And you got that with the Baratie because you have like Sanji and stuff, but also, yeah, I don't know why. I guess I think that might be it. Like, Sonic Frontiers is extraordinarily shonen, and kind of like, you know, hype and aura, as everyone puts it. Wow, what the hell? You just don't. What? How many rocks do you have? You know, like really hype, cool, epic kind of moments that are like, you know, popping off. People are popping off over. And I think that is ultimately why Frontiers does not vibe. Like, Frontiers doesn't, like, click with me because it relies so much on, like, hype moments in a way that's very shonen and also just kind of loses me because, like, I wish there was more to it than just the hype moments, because it feels like, ow, a lot of the framework around Frontiers does not hit right for me compared to like the really cool fights, like the bosses. I don't know if I'm making any sense right now, by the way, with how I'm trying to explain this. It's like, I like Frontiers, I just wish I liked it more. That's ultimately what it is. It's not like I hate Sonic Frontiers, but I wish I enjoyed Sonic Frontiers more than I actually do. Just because it it has potential, but it doesn't feel like it quite hits that potential. And I do feel like a lot of the fond memories of the game are just because of like how cool the boss fights are, how good the music is. And it often, oh my god, it often just ends up feeling kind of like, I wish I had other positives. Like, I wish I just liked it because I love open world games, so I don't know why Frontiers just, I kind of bounced off of it so hard. Like, the world is fun to run around in, it just, I think it's because of the pop-in, actually. Because, like, Breath of the Wild has the effect where you can see something in the distance and you go, oh my god, what's that? That looks cool. And you just find your way over there. But with Frontiers, you can't see shit. The draw distance is so bad unless you're on either modding or on Switch 2. So I do think that kind of cuts into like the sense of discovery. Shadow Generations does better with that IMO because you can actually see where you like what you're collecting. The one exception being like the little like gears for Orbot and Cubot that kind of also don't pop in the most aggressively. Like that do pop in aggressively, and that can be a little bit disorienting. But like, you know, most of the time, like I feel like Frontiers is just really close to like my perfect Sonic game. It just does not hit the mark for me. And that it's so close almost makes me more like disappointed than it would be otherwise because it's so close. Again, I hope that makes sense. And again, I think... I don't know how I got on that topic, actually, because I thought I was talking about One Piece. Right, I was talking about, like, Shonen, and then talking about, like... I don't know how I got on that topic. Or just Sonic, I guess. Oh wait, because I was talking about, like, I wish I enjoyed this game more. I think that was ultimately the crux of this discussion. I just got incredibly sidetracked. Ow. Wow, what the hell? Again, this game can just kind of take pot shots at you in ways that are like, are you for real? You're just gonna throw a gravel rock at me forever? Okay. Go away, please. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Just hope it misses, basically. Rick Break is not a bad move, so we'll see how that pans out. But the other thing is with, like, Sonic Frontiers is I feel like it's a really good foundation, but, like, Sonic Team doesn't always stick to that. They often throw out everything. I'm just confused why they never backported the Switch 2 improvements to any other version of Sonic Frontiers. If they did that, that would help my opinion of that game immensely, because again, if you can actually see things, you can have a sense of wonder and actually be more incentivized to explore. Okay, we are back to floor 19, and we're actually right at the exit. We haven't lost a single revive seed, so that's a very good sign. Maybe we might be able to get through without losing too many revive seeds, is my current hope. That's an interesting gambit. I'm actually realizing something really goofy in terms of how I can phrase this. This game actually has the Deltarune Act 1 problem for me. I wish I had more control over the other party members for, like, actions. Like, an issue I had with Deltarune Chapter 1 is you didn't really get much in the way of controlling the other characters. So, for example, with, like, the act command, it had to be directed through Chris, and that genuinely annoyed me, because there were times when I wanted to split up actions better. Anyway, you can't really heal, for example, with any other character. I wish you could control the others. Basically Final Fantasy VII Remake in a roundabout way. Like being able to, have more control over, specific character attacks, basically. Like being able to swap over and then choose their action for a bit. Like not even like full party control or anything, but just like, yeah, temporarily swapping over kinda. That's 104 in the airport? Oh my god, what? Inside the airport? That's disgusting. Also, that sounds about right, given what state that is. Yeah, no, that is a state I never want to go to for a wide myriad of reasons, to be perfectly honest. That's actually one of the main issues with flying is, you know, trying to avoid specific airports. See, that did all my health there. Yeah, see, Rollout just completely ate an entire revive seed by itself. It's just, I wish I didn't feel so negatively towards this post-game. I wish I enjoyed it. I wish I didn't feel like I was bashing my head against the wall, like, constantly, just to get through, like, one dungeon. I think that's kind of my issue. If it wasn't for that, I think I'd enjoy the game a lot more. But again, like, Rollout, like... You just have to pray Rollout doesn't hit, basically. That's how you fight this. And I mean, that's kind of just fighting Whitney back in the day. It's just pray Rollout doesn't snowball, like, horrifically to the point that you can't do anything. That's an Orenberry, shit. Also, there's another dungeon after this, too. That's the other problem. I love you too, Serena. I'm sorry, I'm just complaining about Pokemon this entire stream. Again, I wish I had nicer things to say about this game. Again, like, I've talked about this, there are a handful of Fox Girls Favorites games that I liked more than I originally did, which is impressive when it's a favorite. But there's also been some games that I actually like less on a replay, and this is actually one of them, just because it just feels like I'm pulling teeth just to make any progress in this post-game. Case in point. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care about decorum in this, we're just gonna get a move on. You have so many nice things to say about me. Oh, thank you. The problem is, if we have to go back and resupply, we might have to do the entire first part of the dungeon again, so we basically are committed now. There's a huge jagged chasm cutting through the wall of ice. It appears to lead into a series of caves. It's the entrance to another dungeon. You can now enter Crevice Cave. Is this a separate instance? I'm gonna do something goofy, actually. Just to sate my curiosity. Say something nice about Star. I assume she's watching. Star is amazing. She is so cute. She is so kind and caring. We should move on. Exploring is so much fun. She does so much for me to make me feel heard and appreciated and loved. She and Serena both gave me like so much affection on the trip. It was really nice. In spite of all of my struggles, they were so very patient and understanding. And I love them both very much, even though this compliment was aimed at Star. I'm also saying nice things about Serena too. Heck you. I'm thinking. Okay, so the thing is, I'm experimenting with whether or not these dungeons are considered separate instances, and therefore you can actually just tackle them like separately. You can tackle them separately. So that is a good thing from the perspective of if we need to come back and do this later, we can come back and do this later. So we have made some progress today. We have beaten one dungeon. That is not much progress, and this post-game will take 50 years at this rate. But we are making progress, slowly but surely. Now, if this dungeon leans more ice than water, I think we'll be okay. Oh, thank you. Oh, cute Star. Again, genuinely, Star is so good, y'all. I've told the story a bit before, but I legit did not think I had a chance. Like, unironically, I did not think I had a chance with Star whatsoever. Because, like, Star is so cool. And just, like... I kind of, like, was crushing on her for a long time. I was crushing on her for a long time. Like, well before anything actually came of it. But then I had to sort out all my feelings in other ways, and that just took a long time. Did I save before entering here? Shoot. You know what? I don't think I saved before entering here. I'm gonna do this, actually. Since we're on the first floor, I just want to make sure. Because I don't want to lose the progress we had in the other place. Yeah, throat still feels really scratchy, so if there's not a stream for a while, that's why. Yeah, throat is... I'm also talking a lot, so that also is why my throat probably feels scratchy right now. What I should do if I was smart is sell a bunch of the cards I collected, because I'm not using them for anything. Yeah, like, legit, I don't know, I just saw her as, like, this cool streamer I was watching. To the point that I kind of wasn't... A lunar ribbon, I don't know what that actually does. I found out there's an item called, like, a friendship ribbon that helps with, like, recruiting Pokemon. It boosts your, like, catch rate, or, like, friendship rate a bit. That's the kind of stuff I want. Tooth. Yeah, like I've been having a sore throat for like the last 28 or like 24 hours basically, to the point that it never advanced to anything more serious, to the point that I have no clue what's a problem or not, basically. I think I already have a Fanpy Claw. You only have one easily accessible earbud to get to, and you put in stars so she could hear me. Oh, did you hear all the other stuff we said after? Needed for evolution, excuse me. Oh, this is for Pokemon that would need a Moonstone, probably. Which, might actually include Skitty, now that I'm thinking about it. Heal Ribbon, oh, that could actually be good. I'm kind of looking for a friendship ribbon, if anything. Most of it, yeah, aw, hell yeah. But yeah, genuinely, I did not think I had a chance with Star. Like, straight up, I did not think it was gonna work out, just because, like, she's cool. And, like, well-liked in the community, and that I just sort of felt like, oh, someone's probably gonna shoot their shot first. Kind of a thing. So I don't think this is gonna work out. I'm just gonna keep crushing, keep it to myself. And just move on, kinda, because I had other stuff to deal with at the time. Yeah, I'm glad it all worked out in the end. And got a cute little mouse girl as a bonus. A savory fragrance and unique bitterness come together for a mature flavor. Huh? Something's written on the bottom of the... There's something written on the bottom of the glass you just drained. Woohoo! It's a secret exploration spot that now only you know about, nobody else. What? Serenity River? There's a firefly joke here somewhere. I said that and then I had to second guess myself. It's like, no, there's a river in that show too. Because I was like River Song and River Tam. It's like, that's not confusing at all. Anyway, for real this time we're gonna try Crevice Cave. This will probably go really badly based on past post-game dungeons, but we're gonna try it and see how it goes. Again, do not have high hopes, but we'll see. This one's shorter, for the record. From what I recall, this one's only 14 floors instead of 20, which is like kind of backwards to me, but I guess in a way it's like all one big dungeon in some ways. So yeah, but again, a lot of it's just my self-confidence is bad, and also because Star had previously talked about like issues with like getting into relationships. So because of that, I kind of kept my expectations low of anything ever happening. That was kind of my other reason. I don't know if I ever mentioned that part of it. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I probably don't have a chance. Being a big part of it. But also just feeling like Star was not like interested in a relationship period. Something she reminded me about on the drive, actually to the airport, was early into, like, before I confessed to her, she literally sent me art of the triple baka, like, trio, Miku, Neru, Teto, where it was like a headcanon of, like, mute Neru, who's, like, with both of them, and then she, like, confesses to both of them. And she literally sent, because I had joked about being, like, Neru coded, so she sent this art to me, like, I'd have to double check timestamps, but she sent it to me, like, relatively close in time to when everything actually started escalating, to the point that, I kind of took it as like is this a hint? Is she, like, implying that maybe it would be okay, kind of a thing? Just because it felt very, like, loaded in a way. Because, yeah, basically the TLDR on that is, like, Serena was, like, Teto coded, like, Static by Flavor Foley was kind of blowing up, so yeah, Star kind of resonated with that. So they kind of quipped about, like, looking for a Neru, and then I joked, like, I'm sooner enough, I guess. Which I still kind of think, in hindsight, was me kind of, like, pushing myself into this group in a way. I don't think they see it that way, though. But, like, I worry sometimes that I just kind of, like, inserted myself into the role of Neru. Just to be included, basically. But again, I doubt they would see it that way. Confused, right? Sure. Oh shit, Leech Seed. That's very good for us. Again, Shaman isn't exactly a strong Pokemon right now for durability, but definitely can deal some damage. So that's good. Oh, shit. That's a Mamoswine. This is gonna hurt. If we don't take it down quickly, I can imagine. Cool. See, Mamoswine's actually not even a bad candidate for this because, I think ground is good against, ice. Or is it rock? It actually might be rock. I have a skill that means I don't actually hit the partner when confused. Or any other friendly Pokemon. I'm also very tired. I didn't exactly sleep much this weekend for obvious reasons. I slept enough, I would say, but not like a... what? Not like an ideal amount, I would argue. Oh, goddammit, of course you're level 17. Yeah, we only have 2 revive seeds. If we get to a good stopping point in this stream, I will do some more sentry duty off stream to try to get, like, a stockpile going. I might get a really big stockpile going, actually. I might try to get up to, like, 10 combined. Like, between inventory and storage, I might try to get to 10. I also sold a bunch of stuff off stream. I should have acknowledged that earlier. But just given the circumstances, it was not easy to pick up all the items I wanted, so I did sell off some items. To be completely honest, I can't even tell you what I sold, which is not great, probably. It probably would be better if I remember what I actually had on hand. But I legit do not remember. I sold like a bunch of orbs, I think. You know, one interesting thing about how Confusion is integrated into a mystery dungeon is not having Pokemon be able to hurt themselves in Confusion, only like teammates, if they don't have that IQ skill. Also, I don't think I said that earlier, because I was mid-story. Oh, Jesus. Confused Ray. Why does a Zero hit like a goddamn truck in this game? I don't care about that seed, I'm getting the hell out of here. That was the correct decision, I see. Just picking a fight with a sloth, that'll go well for you, Shaman. Good job. I don't even know. Oh, I don't know why a Zero of all Pokemon is hitting as hard as it is. Oh, hey, there's actually also a halfway point. I thought I read that. Not a halfway point, but like a point. Again, it's weird hearing the quiz music just randomly playing. And this is also good because my PowerPoints have been refreshed. But yeah, I'm actually debating if I'm sick or not, because like despite dodging it once, I still kind of feel sick. Dodging it once in terms of me feeling like I might be sick, but not really. Did I save at the statue? I genuinely can't remember if I saved at that statue. If anyone knows, please let me know. Cause like, oh god, I might have to do all that over again if... Glaceon. Shit. It immediately missed, god damn it. Everything hits like a truck, apparently, at this point in the game. Damn. Girl can dream. For the record, I like most of the evolutions, to be honest. I would say, like, X and Y, but, like, I like most of them at this point. This is stupid. This is a bad range game to try to play. Because you will win. You are a water type. Yeah, no, that was incredibly dumb on my part. Ow. Okay, 50... we can probably tank another, so that's why I took that chance. Oh, well that's real swell, okay. Cool. Well, I guess we got to find out now. If I remember to save or not. I'm gonna do that first, just to make sure nothing gets lost. Worst case scenario. But yeah, we're gonna reset that, because I just want to make sure before we go in with like significantly fewer items than we should have had. I'm gonna take a sip of drink, by the way. I'm a tall glass of lemonade on a hot summer day. Oh good, I saved. Thank you for the posture check. Yeah, no, I definitely need to worry about that. I've been kind of slouching this week. Literally and metaphorically. Hey, what floor were we on? Was it 2 or 3? Legit cannot remember. Alrighty. Okay, there's that exit. I, again, don't remember what floor we left off on. So I guess we'll just roll with it and hope we... hope I can figure out and, like, the edit. Because again, I've been trying to cut down Fox Girl's favorites playthroughs as, like, episodes, so that's not entirely easy when I have no brain cells for long-term memory. No, not that. Short-term memory. I forgot the term, ironically. Yeah, my long-term memory is so bad that I'm just constantly forgetting things. Or no, short-term memory is so bad that I'm constantly forgetting things that just happened. It's rather depressing, actually. Ow. Like, legit. Like, please, Shaman, do something. What did that just say? I missed what that said, actually. And yeah, you wanna, like, attack? Jesus, or are you just gonna let him, like, lower defense? I mean, you don't have anything close range, so we can just keep dodging you until we run into something that'll attack us. Oh shit, there's someone that can attack us, so have fun, Shaman. See, that's... Oh my gosh, okay. Why isn't the Zangoose attacking? Is it 2 spaces away? Like, legit, why is it 2 spaces away? I'm not, like, doing anything. I'm confused by this, like, CPU behavior. Oh, Zangoose is watching carefully. Oh, and then Shaman's just like, no, screw that. Hold up, where the hell's the exit here? Is it up there? Shit, okay. Yeah, like, why does Aqua Tail deal that much damage? Also, like, Skitty, you wanna, like, actually attack? Like, I don't know why sometimes enemies just don't attack. Or, like, your partners just don't attack for some reason. It's really weird and frustrating. Because, like, we definitely could have avoided having to use that, but okay, guess not. What's I'm missing? Oh shit, I'm missing a path up there. Right. Oh shit, then you're stuck too. Well, same strat. Okay, what do we have actually for items? Because we did burn one just now. 1 revive seed, cool. Gotta make it count, I guess. Alright, P4. Like the Star Trek character. You know, that was another thing where it's like sometimes actually like things that are not well liked are more pleasantly surprising than things that are. Like, when I saw Star Trek Insurrection for the first time, I actually thought it was kind of overhyped. Like, it's a decent movie. Oh, hi, Shaman. Got a level. Yay, I leveled up. Like, Star Trek Insurrection... No, wait, no, that's the wrong one. First Contact is the one I was thinking of. Star Trek First Contact is kind of a weird movie for me, because, like... On one hand, it's, like, considered the best TNG movie. On the other hand, I didn't really care about it that much, because, like, Borg stories in general don't necessarily resonate. Oh shoot, Crevice Cave Pit. Oh, there's Caesar. We only took like a week and a half or something. Hee visitors, what a strange sight. Glalie? Teehee, welcome. I'm Frostlass. I play host to the infrequent visitors to this frozen hinterland. It must have been awfully exhausting for you to fight those blizzards. Please, do come closer. You must be chilled almost down to the bone, so let me freeze you solid, all the way down to the bone. Oh shit, so thrown straight into the fight. At least we're super effective against this Pokemon. At least we don't have to fight, like, a water type. Shaman might be in trouble, but, they can handle it. Alright. Okay, nothing. Cool. Still nothing. They'll probably snap out of it soon. Or just hit me organically, that works too. That was so fast compared to how long the actual dungeon took. Eek! There you go. Bye-bye now. Where? Yes, I recall now. I had been exploring when it was set upon by that beastly Frostlass. Oh, you're rescuing me, I presume. Forgive me for my lapse in etiquette. My name is Caesar. I'm an explorer. I'm sincerely grateful for your coming to my rescue. If you hadn't come along, I very well could have remained encased in ice forever. However, little did I expect to see that decades have passed since my icebound predicament. Why, it is as if I'd traveled to an entirely different world. Incidentally, I would like to somehow repay you for saving my life. However, I find myself alone in an alien world, and without a single Poke to my name. I have no idea how I could possibly repay you. Oh, don't worry, you've already thanked us enough. However... yes, that may do. Tell me, you did say you were an exploration team, yes? Yep. Very well, you see, though you may find it unlikely, I was once upon a time an explorer of some repute. Well, I'll have you know. I'm an honorary member of the Pokémon Exploration Team Federation. Pardon? An honorary member? Correct. An honorary member such as myself has the right to give special status to exemplary exploration teams. And you fit the bill. Your plucky courage during my rescue proves that you are more than exemplary. So I confer upon you the secret rank. Pardon? Secret rank? Yes, an exploration team with that rank is eligible to take special missions. Special missions are highly confidential jobs that come straight from the Exploration Team Federation itself. Highly confidential? I don't understand. You may not know now, but it will become clear in due time. I'll need to make a note of your new rank on your Explorer badge. The secret rank mark was added to the Explorer badge. I have no idea what this is about, but thank you. It's the least I could do. I shall never forget your valor and kindness in coming to my rescue. I must be on my way. Farewell. Well, that was weird. We worked hard all day long. I'm tired. We should get some sleep now. We'll need it for another full day tomorrow. True. Well, that was a lot. Again, it took like hours just for a very easy boss fight. Like, wow, that fight was easy compared to literally every other part of that situation. Oh shoot, that's an interesting set piece coming up. Yeah, no, we have a lot of the game left. Oh, that looks ominous. I was looking at the guide and it's like, I don't like the name of that one area. Well shit, we can restock at least. But yeah, there's still quite a bit to do, to the point that it's like, I don't know how long this playthrough is actually going to be, and that concerns me. As someone who's trying to stay was hoping to get through another game by the end of the year for this series. This is dragging on for a very long time. Which isn't inherently a bad thing, it's just like... I kind of wish we could get through more games. A little bit faster. Okay. Again, don't actually know I'm holding all these now that I'm looking at this closely. Lunar Ribbon is important, so we'll keep that. Vampy Claw. Did I have a Vampy Claw in there? I don't actually remember. I'll double check real quick. It was specifically the claw. Because I thought we had something Phanpy related. But it doesn't actually look like it, so well, never mind then. Phanpy Claw. That's actually a decent amount of money. Again, I wish I wasn't such a hoarder, because I have so much stuff that's like, wow. That would come in handy. If I actually used it, and then just let it rot in my inventory. That's unfortunately how I play RPGs. I'm looking at... oh wow, what? Okay, so there's like a branch here in this guide of what you can do. Interesting. You're not guaranteed to show up and you can only get one mission here each day, so it might take a while. IQ... huh, okay. So there's like a side quest to get Jirachi. My goodness, you two are something else to rescue an explorer of such legendary status as Caesar. So yeah, there's like 7 like optional things to get like a special thing, but like... yes, that description I know is very rough around the edges. But yeah, because it's like extremely luck dependent, hey, we've seen how my luck is this playthrough, right? Yeah, I don't know if we should go for that. It might be better if we just stick to the story for now. We'll look into that later when I have more time. Hoarding an RPG has to happen so much, you bought a shirt of it? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII, I tell the story every time, but that was the biggest... well, what if I'll need this later, until I have like 99, like... healing items to the point that the final boss is a complete trivial joke. It also had like every summon and shit, so yeah, no. You have to do another mission to the board to progress the story. I'm actually looking at this guide because it's written very confusingly. So some things are added to the reward pool, some things like... are added to like potential quests. Let's go to an unknown place with Bayleaf. Well, that's not gonna be as torturous as the one we had. We have to get another mission to progress the story. Okay. Cool. Well, trust the guide for now. Oh my god, that's a lot of 0. As ominous, okay. Midnight Forest. Can now go to Midnight Forest. Well, at the very least, Midnight Forest doesn't sound like it's gonna kick my ass bad. It feels like that's... oh. it's 25 floors. Never mind. Yeah, no, that's a lot. That is involved. I think the other one's like 20 floors too, based on that. So we might do a different quest. What do we have? Right, we had these two, and I screwed them up last time, so we can try them again. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about those optional dungeons, because they're long as hell. Oh, stairs appeared. Cool. Hey, a little treasure floor, cool. We saw one before, but I think it was in a failed run, so we didn't actually keep any of the spoils from it. I should actually, like, not hoard everything if I'm not gonna use them. Again, blast seeds have been proven to not be very helpful, so I should just get rid of them. If I was like smart, I would get rid of them, but oh no, I'm gonna maybe need them someday, so if I get rid of them, what if I do need them? Yeah, like I was saying earlier, Again, as critical as I have been of this playthrough, like throughout this playthrough, I do want to reiterate that this is still one of my favorite games, just for the story. And again, that's why it kind of bums me out that I don't mesh with the gameplay sometimes. I'm gonna give you the special band, because you're mostly using special attacks, I think. No, I probably was overconfident and thinking I could probably handle this dungeon without, like, saving. So, oopsie, we might get our ass kicked here and have to do a bunch of stuff over again. I was hoping for the best, but being prepared for the worst. I didn't even bring the revive seeds this time, because I didn't want to burn them by accident. Confusion and poison. It's an interesting combo. I overshot. I was trying to, like, get into this little tunnel here, and then just, yeah, overshot it. Real bad. There we go. Ouchie. Insult to injury, just... Guess, yeah, you can come along. You kicked our ass pretty sufficiently, so you must be pretty good. Oh, shit. That is a bit of a nightmare blunt rotation there. Or not, okay. You just die instantly from one attack. That works, Torterra, thank you. I appreciate not but much resistance there. Fog. Okay, that did recoil, so if this hits, that should KO? Nope, okay, we're in trouble. Yeah, no. Wait, I thought I stored the revive seed. Did I not store the revive seed, or did I... no, wait, we had one left over from the crevice place. Might be. So yeah, we have two. So again, off stream, if we get to a good stopping point, I'm gonna grind for those. Yeah, no, my throat is real froggy today. Okay, I should be able to do the stream, but the next week of streams might be up in the air. Cause yeah, my throat does not feel good. Again, I wouldn't be shocked if I end up getting sick from the trip because of just how crowded certain locations were. Like, the mall was, like, unexpectedly crowded, and that definitely did not agree with me. I would not be shocked if I got sick because it was just insanely crowded. And I just, like, you know, it was a risk to take going in. Was the risk worth it? I would say so. Because I had, like, some of the best, like, experiences of my life up to this point by taking that risk. So again, I can't exactly, you know, believe that that's not the right, that wasn't the right choice. If that makes sense. Damn it. Scyther picked it up, okay. Wait, if something gets picked up and then dropped onto the Kecleon area, does that become a sell item? It does not, okay. That's really weird, but sure. Like, it's weird that it works that way. I could have gone up earlier, damn it. That would have saved a lot of time. 9 and 10. Agron's gonna suck, because as we discovered last time, he runs away. And that's very annoying. Might be best to use Confusion. Try to slow him down. I tried to just deal a ton of damage. Actually, a Foe Steal might work, and then Foe Steal into Confusion. Cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm still drinking like a lemonade. trying to stay hydrated because I definitely did not hydrate enough during the trip. I almost question the way I phrase this because I keep saying the trip, but like, it wasn't like I went on this trip. It very much did not go. Well, I guess I went places, it's just I didn't come here for the trip. That's a better way to put it. That's fine. Sure. Floor 7. Oh, there's lots of enemies here. Oh good, attack, which is not what I'm using, primarily. Oh wait, it does raise bows. Never mind, that is actually a good move. This is a case where I might finish the dungeon even if I screw up the quests. Just because, it's not like we have... I mean, we'd have like a ton of treasure chests and everything, so it might be better to keep this run going. One downside is losing Reviver Seed, but that's, like, kinda whatever. Speaking of which, I should check. XI, okay, not what I want. It's more of a visit than a trip, yeah, it's just semantics of it. Like, I keep calling it a trip, but it was a trip for them, not really for me. It was good, that is what matters. I was hoping to get to the next floor and then pause there, but like, I don't know if that's happening because my luck is bad. Never mind, there's the stairs. That was dumb. I immediately paid for my hubris. Like, wow, I immediately paid for my hubris, okay. Just gonna do this, and then we're gonna pause, and then when we come back, we will, continue these quests. Hi, I am back. This is a very weird song to be mixed in with the level of Pokemon we're at, which is very tranquil. It's an interesting juxtaposition. But let us get back to the game. Wait, I need to turn the music off first. There we go. Okay, so let us try to complete this mission. I might actually use a max elixir just to have a little bit of extra attack power for Aggron coming up. The frame rate drops, or like the drop frames finally eased up, which is nice, because that was annoying. Again, just really pisses me off how functional Twitch is sometimes. Yeah, it should be the next floor that has the first mission, and I'll do my best not to skip it this time, because that is literally what happened last time. Oh yeah, there's a Pokemon thing happening. It doesn't apply to this game, it only applies to like recent Pokemon games. So if you wanted the Pichu badge, I apologize, I'm not playing for Pokemon for that, unfortunately. God damn it. Just like stop stepping on the trap switch every time. Oh, that was a big apple too, I think. No, that was a regular apple, probably. Based on its menu position. Yeah, I feel like Magical Leaf, as being a non-effective move, should not deal as much damage as it is doing right now. But that's just kind of my feelings on this game in general. It's like, why is everything hitting like a truck at the moment? Again, this is an earlier dungeon too. Oh, that's gonna count as... That could have been really bad, actually. Again, I could really go for an electric type, because I see a water dungeon is coming up later. In terms of... Actually, you know what? I might... just ditch myself for that. The best play might literally be to bench Vulpix and just do the dungeon with Shaman and Nia. If it is a water dungeon like it looks like from the name of it. Oh shit, it's up there then, god damn it. Took the long way around again. That happens. Oh, that is super effective. Just like have fun fighting, I guess. I actually might pop the max elixir early just to speed this up. Yeah, again, really don't have much to say about the trip, sadly, which is kind of a bummer, because it was a very fun trip. I think, like, Star and Serena were talking about this being, like, one of their favorite trips recently. Even in spite of, like, all the cons and stuff. Again, this is one of those scenarios that just kind of sucks, because, like, what are you supposed to do? Just eat damage, I guess. Case in point, because you can't switch rows when you're confused, for the record. So you just have to, like, eat damage. Until, like, you can move again, which just kind of sucks, to be honest. Like, this confusion is... oh my god. Like, that confusion lasted an absurdly long time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grind for items, but I might, again, sell some stuff off-stream. Just because I feel like I need more storage for stuff. Why'd that do less damage than usual? Again, damage values in this game also feel very inconsistent. Sometimes you'll deal a ton of damage, and other times you won't. And it might just... oh, that's bad. This should KO if it hits. Cool. Yeah, that's actually a smart play there, to heal. Outlook Kid, I think, is who we're looking for. Do not leave immediately, like I did last time. Ow. Again, that's a case of just running straight into an enemy, using the auto speed. Which is just unfortunate. Ow. Shit. Curse. So you're slower, but deal more damage. And have higher defense, I think. Okay, that was scary. Oh, hi, Elekid, there you are. Finally. Again, we left you hanging for a while. No, we're gonna try the next one, too. See, I'm just thinking of like an Alolan Executor. I really wish there was a more recent, like a new Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I get why there hasn't been, like I said before. My theory is it's just that Spike Chunsoft is making their own Mystery Dungeon games instead of like licensed ones, because it feels like it's been a hot minute since we've gotten a licensed Mystery Dungeon game. But that's just my speculation. I'm not an expert. Where am I going? I know where the exit is already. Like, legit, why was I... like, I need to find the exit. It's like, wait a minute. Okay, do you know any other moves? Oh, shit. Okay. Like a... oh, well, that was actually worse. Yeah, I think the trap system is really annoying because of just how the CPUs have to walk straight onto them for some reason. Anyway, wanted outlaw spotted. Exploration team run! So, first order... where did I get a revive seed? I don't remember getting that. First order of business. Stop you from moving. So next order of business, confuse you. Now you won't run away as much. Hopefully. Now do gradual damage. Extra sensory, because that's the move that I have that has PP. This is a one tile away move. Again, I don't know if it runs towards the exit or somewhere else, indeterminate, but it definitely escaped last time we tried this. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It's fine. Just gonna cut you off here. There we go. Locked out. I'll eradicate. Yes, retrieve the big apple, hell yeah. That took way longer than it should have, as in terms of streams. We should have done it last time, but I screwed up both missions. Yay, we did it. I do wish you got more of a share. Congratulations, Team Pop Friends went up in rank from the silver rank to the gold rank. The number of items that can be kept in storage has been increased from 200 to 320. That feels like a very arbitrary number. For advancing in rank, the team was awarded 1 ginseng. The ginseng was put in storage. Okay, I definitely should have done that way sooner, because I was definitely running out of inventory space for a while now. Did it just say I gained 600 points? Because if so, that's crazy. That is ridiculously, like, rewarding. That was like a 5-star mission. It didn't even feel that bad. I think it was 5 stars at least. Either way, we don't have to sweat inventory for a bit, I say as a hoarder, which means it'll fill up, like, next stream. Damn, okay. Again, just keeping an eye out for reviver seeds. We did get like 50 chests last time. We can't, that's how Chimeco's, right? We got a bunch of chests, so we're gonna appraise them. Yeah, sometimes you'll just find a hidden room that has like 5 treasures. A lot of them are debatable whether they're actually that good or not. I mean, if I got a revive seed from this, that'd be great. I also know my luck, so I don't think I'm getting one from any of these. I actually don't know what can be in these, to be honest. I should just sell the blast seeds, I'm not using them. Thunderbolt, that's actually helpful. If I actually had, you know, like, what am I trying to say? If I had anything of value in terms of electric type Pokemon, which I kinda don't. Most of my electric type Pokemon are not great. I'll keep it because it's good. Raspberry heals. We don't get the ability to be burned. We're fire type. That's actually not helpful in the slightest, now that I think about it. Don't really use those ever. Again, found the reviver seed somewhere and don't remember where. Actually, you know what I should do is I should recycle more. Nothing. So, is it 1 more quest or 2 more quests to unlock the next, like, story thing? Oh, hi. You were not out here before. Hey, another great day. You know something. Sunflora has been pretty excited lately. Hey. Saying stuff like, oh my gosh, the surrounded sea. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no one's seen it for tens of thousands of years. That sort of thing, hey. She's been on a tear about that all by herself, hey. Sunflora is down in the guild's lower level right now, hey. If you're interested, you should chat with Sunflora, hey. She's itching to gab about it. I will say an issue I have with this game is it feels like, not an issue per se, but just something I noticed is that characters kind of talk like Animal Crossing villagers for having like vocal stems. Or catchphrases, either or. Have you two heard about the Surrounded Sea? The Surrounded Sea is a sea far in the south. It's an uncharted part of the ocean, and can you imagine? It's been encased in ice for over tens of thousands of years. Word is spreading about a recent discovery there. They say that there's an outbreak in the ice. That gap opened a way for explorers to go into that enclosed sea. Oh my gosh, can you imagine it? A world that no one's seen for tens of thousands of years. This is the stuff of sweeping epics. So dreamy and adventurous. Oh, but that's not all. No. Apparently the world's ocean currents all course through the surrounded sea. I've heard rumors that many rare treasures are carried there by the currents. Oh my gosh, just thinking of that is enough to make me feel faint. The Serenity entrance is supposedly east of Blizzard Island. You should go for a look yourselves. This is the next story area. You can now go to the Surrounded Sea. I am scared. I'm actually having a vague memory of doing this before and having the deliberate strategy to put away the Pokemon. That is our main Pokemon. The debate I'm having is, do I just move the team leader, basically? Or do I just straight up leave myself out of this one? Because both are valid options, I think. Okay, first of all, Nidoran can go. Because you will not be of much help in a poison dungeon. And I actually am going to keep our team, but I'm going to make Shaman the leader. Reassemble your team to make Shaman the leader. From now on, Shaman will serve as the leader in the dungeon. Shaman, good luck as you do good. So yeah, we can change the leaders now. And now that we have a decent grass option, hope we don't have any big ice type. Any like major ice type nonsense. I'm gonna try this. We did save, so we're fine there. And now we can try to tackle this. It looks like it's another 20 floors, but now that we have like, now that I'm actually playing smart, and it's partly because before there was the mix of ice and water, but this is like more leaning oh hey, for Reviver Seed right off the bat. The only problem is Shaman's kind of a glass cannon. Like she's like, it's not got, it's just not got much HP. I don't know why I almost said she for Shaman. Shaman's like a genderless legendary Pokemon. Eepy Shaman, cute. Okay. We'll just head on then. Again, hypothetically, this shouldn't be that bad. It's just we don't really have good grass options. And we're just gonna have Shaman kind of like carry us a bit. As long as we can. Actually, now that I think about it, will I need to rearrange items? Oh, that got knocked out anyway, so might as well reassign this while we're here. Give you the actually, no. Okay, dumb question. Does the stamina band still work if it's on a different Pokemon? Because I feel like you would actually benefit from that. You would use this. Actually, no. Shaman would benefit more, I think, from us. No, wait. I think Shaman might have better special defense anyway. So yeah, that actually would make sense. Again, we lost a Giga Drain from a reload, so oops. That sucks. Ow, okay. Does Magical Leaf hit directly in front or far ahead? Okay, that's directly in front. Okay, this... Again, the ability for them to throw rocks at you literally is one of the worst things, I feel, in some of these dungeons. It's like, this is way more annoying than it has any right to be. Cool. That sucked. You know... That actually might come in handy. You never know. Okay, where the hell is the exit, actually? Okay, yawn, but hopefully we'll be able to finish this before that becomes an issue. Cool. Please wake up. And if this dungeon doesn't go well off stream, I'll do more prep as I have been doing. Again, to some extent, I do wish this was going better. But on the other hand, this is a post-game thing, so like, maybe it should be hard to some extent. Like, it makes sense that it's hard, but I also don't have to like that it's hard. I think that's why I ultimately stand on this, case in point. Like, it's frustratingly difficult, but I mean, it is a post-game area, so it shouldn't be a complete pushover. And again, this is a game I find hard inherently, so again, maybe it makes sense. Even if I don't have to like it. Oh shit, that's a loop. Where'd that... Wow, this feels like a small floor. Cool, okay. There is actually merit to using an escape orb if you think, oh shoot, I can't beat this floor. I'm just gonna get the hell out to save progress. So that way you at least don't lose items, but you keep like levels and stuff. Like I hadn't really thought of it until literally this moment, but that actually would be a sound strategy if you're struggling on like really hard dungeon to just warp out if you're having trouble. No stick cap? Wait, what is this? An item that prevents the Pokemon's items from getting sticky and gunked up by a trap. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna throw an apple at you. Why not? Okay. I'm gonna pick this up. It feels rare. Halfway there. Like, again, sometimes these dungeons can go relatively smoothly, and I'm going to regret saying that. I'm going to regret opening my mouth. Pinion. Oh, you are not very strong. And you will definitely eat up our healing, so we'll send you home. It's nice to have the option, but a lot of these are just like, yeah, no, this is a recipe for disaster having you be here. You left the bunny, oh. I'm sending all my hugs to you, Serena. I love her too, and I love you also. We'll get to see each other again. I believe that. If I'm saying it, I think that means something, because I'm not an optimistic person by nature. So if I'm saying we're gonna see each other again, you cut it a bit closer to your boarding. Oh my god, how close are we talking? I'm like so scared to know details. Like, are you on the plane? Like, please tell me you made it. It took so long when you walked over there, was boarding the last group. Oh my god. That somehow tracks. And this is why I'm scared of airports, because so much can go wrong in them. Yeah, I'm just constantly petrified of the idea of flights and such, just because it feels like a lot could go wrong. Said your goodbye to Star, and felt like you had to walk quickly over there the moment you got food. Oh, I'm sorry that kind of undercut the moment. Yeah. Again, it's such a hard call, because like, you know, some cost fallacy of you ordered the food, but then it's just, it sometimes takes forever. Ew, please stop stepping on everything and getting the items sticky. Oh my god, you only have, like, that much health? Okay. But I'm here for you both if you need anything. Obviously, I know I'm streaming right now, but obviously I'm just a DM away. In general, it's not like I don't occasionally check DMs while streaming, let's be real. I finally remembered to just turn on the streamer mode by, like, opening OBS option, because there was a stream where, like, Zon knew I didn't do, like, I mentioned I didn't have streamer mode on, and Zon sent me something and I commented on it, and so she just started sending me more things, if I recall. Something like that. God damn it. Oh my god. Again, I think the trap space is, like, the food ones are some of the worst, because it just kills a lot of the items you have. I love you too, Serena. Again, I look forward to the next time we meet. Again, it feels kind of weird in a way that, like, I've sort of had time to, what am I trying to say? I've had time to, like, come to terms with everything. So I feel like oddly calm about everything. But for you, it's fresh because you just said goodbye, and I'm sorry. It's just one of the interesting things about like the disjointed time. Like I always say disjoint like it's a fighting game. Please hit. Okay, thank you. Okay, carefully making the way through here. Sure, Thunder Wave, that's not bad. But yeah, you are on the flight, correct? Or are you boarding, at least? Ugh. Okay, that sucks. We still have one. Hope that's enough to get through 2 more floors of this. Plus this one. 19 and 20 should be it. Please. Go away. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Again, this is what I keep talking about. I accidentally took stars through. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry you had to leave in such a rush. That sucks. She's fine with yours? Okay. You're on the plane? Okay, that's good. Oh my god, this sucks. Because I'm so close to the end of this. You don't have Wi-Fi on it? Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for flooding my chat, it's okay. I appreciate the update, because I admittedly was worried about y'all being in the airport, and I do appreciate the update there. I hope Star's doing okay too. Okay, we're fine. God, again, when you run out of healing, like revive seeds, it's just every dungeon feels exponentially more scary. For me at least, just because you don't have that buffer, so if you get hit by like a one-shot, you just die, and then you have to redo the entire dungeon again, and that's very frustrating. Okay, alright. So 20... we made it. Hooray. We did it. So there's like, there's a lot of items on this floor. I almost feel like the cute box is not gonna be as good, but we'll see. I don't know how to clean an item if it's possible. I also don't use healing items for status, I just kinda tank through it, for better or worse. Probably not smart, but it's what I've been doing. Oh. Hi, Manaphy. Again. Weird fruit allergies, haha, that's me. Oh, I did grab the egg, right? Please help me grab the egg. We worked hard all day long, I'm tired. Oh, just the same as always. Hell yeah. Oh, the egg is here. That's cute. Good morning, Yuna. Say, that egg we found at the surrounded sea yesterday, it's got a strange glow to it, doesn't it? What do you think is in it? Wow, it moved! Say, Yuna, the egg did just move now, didn't it? Oh, Yuna, the egg it's hatching! Hi! Wow, it's a Pokemon, but not like any I've seen before. Kaka. What a cutie. Hi, little guy. What kind of Pokemon are you? Poke? Maybe this little guy's too young to understand anything I say. What should we do? I've never had to deal with Pokemon like this little guy before. Oh, I know. We should ask Chatot. He's the guild's head of intelligence. Let's go see Chatot, Yuna. And that's why we're here. Do you have any idea what kind of Pokemon this little guy is, Chatot? Well, to be honest, this is the first time I've actually seen a Pokemon of this sort. But judging from what you've told me, this youngster appears to be a Pokemon named Manaphy. Manaphy? Correct. This youngster is an extremely rare Pokemon. There are only a few in the whole world. It's said to hatch at the bottom of a cold sea, and then travels the seas over thousands of miles. I should emphasize that Manaphy is very rarely sighted. As a result, little is actually known about the Pokemon. Wow, so this little cutie is a really rare Pokemon. Rare. So you two, what do you intend to do with this youngster? What should we do? Well, come to think of it, what to do? We hadn't thought about that yet. Wow. Whoa, what's wrong? The baby started crying all of a sudden. I would imagine he's hungry. Oh, of course, what do you think he eats? I'm not sure, but because this youngster is a water-type Pokemon, how about feeding him some blue gummies? Okay, some blue gummies. Let's see, blue gummies. We found some at Craggy Coast, I think. Let's go get some blue gummies, Yuna. Actually, this is a good question. Did I have the foresight to keep any, or did I go, well, I don't have a water type, I'm gonna sell these? Because I know I've been kind of not picking up blue gummies, because they're obviously not inherently of benefit to me when I don't have a water type Pokemon as a staple in my team. Imagine being like a Piplup or something. Oh shoot, this probably did affect me, huh? This probably did screw me over, huh? As like on the first playthrough, I guarantee I probably would have had Piplup either as a main or as a partner. And I probably would have like used them on Piplup. So I probably would have had a ton of pink gummies and then needed to like farm more. So yeah, I vaguely remember having to farm specifically because of picking Piplup and not having like any blue gummies left. So based on what I'm reading, the deluxe boxes at the bottom of this dungeon should have Reviver Seeds. Also, hi Serena, or take care Serena, safe travels to both me and Star. I know Star's not here, because I'm assuming she also doesn't have Wi-Fi, but yeah. I appreciate you both lots, and I look forward to seeing you again. I feel like I'm being very understated right now, but if I act any more overstated, I will definitely cry. So I'm definitely trying to like play it off. Not play it off, but like I'm not being as emotional as I feel, just because I'm trying to hold it together. Especially on stream. I'll probably cry during one Mystery Dungeon stream. I don't need to cry during another one, probably. So yeah, if you want to get Reviver Seeds easily, you can farm that dungeon. Sadly, it's 20 floors and not easy, so I don't know how good of an idea that would be. But you could do it that way, if you wanted. Okay, storing those, and then we're gonna check to see what gummies we have. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at me actually having accidental foresight. Okay, how many do we actually need? Looks like you need a lot. Oh, that's funny. There's something coming up that's very serendipitous. It'll be obvious once we get there. And if you know, you know. I don't know how many we need though is the only downside. It doesn't really say. Second blue gummy. Yeah, second. Oh no, okay. Oh god. Wait, wow. Would you like to give a blue gummy to Manaphy? Yes, sir. Yuna gave a blue gummy to Manaphy. Huh? What? Go on, eat it. It's a blue gummy. Gummy? Nibble, nibble. Gummy, gummy. Oh, phew. He ate the gummy. Gummy, gummy. He's become attached to you, Yuna. Oh, what a cutie. Say, Yuna, this little guy's still a baby. Can we look after him for a while? Oh, thank you. We'll do it. Let's do it. I'm not sure this is a good idea. What? This Chalice is a Pokemon that normally would grow in the sea. This environment is obviously unlike the sea. Add to that, we know next to nothing about Manaphy. Who knows what could happen? But it wouldn't be safe to just return the little guy to the sea. Could we look after the little guy until he gets bigger? Please? We'll take proper care of the little guy, we promise. Fine, if you insist. Don't worry, you can rely on us. Right, Yuna? Okay, Manaphy. For the time being, this is your house. House? That's right, house. We're going to look after you, little cutie. House, house. But, what do you think we should do now? Gummy, gummy. Oh, okay, you want a blue gummy. It's got quite the appetite, a cute little Manaphy. Okay, let's find another blue gummy for Manaphy, Yuna. And guess what? Again, accidental foresight. Gummy! Choo-choo. Is it tasty or gummy tasty? Tasty? Yes, tasty? Tasty, gummy tasty. The little kitty is going to grow up in no time at this rate. Oh, is something the matter? Yawn, snuffle. The little kitty must be full. He's gone to sleep now. We should let him sleep. Sleep tight, Manaphy. The next morning... Good morning, Yuna. Hi! Good morning, Manaphy. Morning, Yuna, Nia. Wow, the little kitty greeted us by name. That's awesome, Manaphy. Awesome! Well, Yuna, what should we do with him today? Eating and sleeping all the time doesn't seem healthy enough. I know, let's take the little cutie for a walk at the beach. Walk! Oh wow, Manaphy's just tagging along. Neat. Alright, okay. As per usual, checking to make sure we don't miss out, and it's a good thing we didn't miss out, or we did check, so we didn't miss out. Checking on wares. Actually, maybe dumb question, we'll see. This might be a waste of 6,000 okay, but we'll see. Can you, as in Shaman can learn Psychic? Again, I would prefer Giga Drain, because that's what we had in the one, like, botched run. But I also wouldn't turn my nose up to, that either. Oh shit, we just have Giga Drain down here. Oopsie. Oh shit. Actually wonder if this might be better than Synthesis, now that I think about it. I wish like Zom was here, or like GB was here to like give advice on like moves. But leaving those that you love can be hard. You're holding yourself great right now from what I can tell. Oh, thank you. Again, I'm I'm doing my best to be okay. I was not okay earlier. The funny part is, let's take Manaphy to the beach, okay? We're not going to the cafe. Come on, Manaphy, over here. Kya, kya, kya. Manaphy, this is the sea. Sea. Sea? That's right, sea. That's where you came from. Sea, sea. Yeah. Yuna. See, see. Huh, Yuna. Manaphy's really happy to be here. Glad we brought him down to the beach. See, see. Cute. Oh, this is gonna hit like a truck though. And so Manaphy and Yuna and Nia played until sunset. And at night... Oh. Next morning, Manaphy is gone. Good morning, Yuna. Good morning, Manaphy? Oh, Yuna, Manaphy. Manaphy is missing. What should we do? Where did he go? Let's go look for Manaphy. Oh dear. You know, I don't know why, but it just feels like a pattern. God damn it, I shouldn't have put my money away. I forgot that we had so many day-night cycles before the next dungeon. For some reason, they always give Manaphy like the real, like, tug at the heartstrings stories. Ask me how I know. Can you guess what my favorite Pokemon movie is? Again, and thus ask me how I know. So yeah, I feel like the timing of this is going to hit a certain way, because like, the thing with Manaphy is he's not really a land-dwelling Pokemon, so like, oh god, this is gonna be a goodbye, isn't there? Ah, Team Pop Friends. I was just on my way to see how Manaphy is doing. I trust Manaphy is doing well. There's trouble! It's Manaphy! Manaphy disappeared! What? Didn't I tell you to take proper care of that baby? Didn't I? Squawk, I'll look too. Manaphy's still a toddler. That baby couldn't have gone too far. I'll look out through the guild. You two search outside. Gee, I wonder where it could possibly have gone. He, because this Manaphy is being explicitly referred to as he. Oh, Manaphy. Manaphy, we were worried about you. Why did you decide to come here by yourself? Hey, Manaphy? Manaphy, is something wrong? Manaphy! This is bad, Yuna. He's burning up with a fever. Manaphy! Hold on, Manaphy. Oh no, how could this happen? You found Manaphy! Chatot! Manaphy is... Manaphy? My goodness, he's running a frightful fever. Yes, we know. We found him standing on the beach. Then he flopped over. His illness must be caused by being in the wrong environment. Just as I thought. Manaphy is a Pokemon that needs to grow in the sea. Our environment is entirely unlike being in the sea. That's why this infant is ill. So it's our fault that Manaphy is... Well, as things stand, remorse and regret won't help now. We need to focus solely on curing Manaphy's illness. How do we go about curing him? Here's something I've heard. According to the Pokemon living in the sea, it seems that there's a cure-all item known as Fione Dew. That may be what it takes to cure Manaphy's illness. Fione Dew. So that's what we need. See, Chatot, where can we find Fione Dew? There are Pokemon called Fione that drift along the sea. They are said to produce Fione Dew. I believe the Fione live in an area to the west called the Miracle Sea. Okay, the Miracle Sea it is. We have to find the Fione, no matter what, Yuna. It's the only way we can save Manaphy. It's the only way we can save Manaphy. I should have said that with more urgency. You can now go to the Miracle Sea. I will look after Manaphy. You two should get moving to the Miracle Sea and find the Fiona. Apparently this dungeon is comparable in length, and also primarily waters, and maybe I shouldn't have moved Vulpix up to the front yet. Definitely shouldn't have jumped the gun on that, because I think Shaman will still be your best bet for this. Oh, it's saved that, okay. So... the $1,000,000 question is, what do we do now? Because I don't think we're getting through the Miracle Sea in 12 minutes. But the nature of the dungeon, and also what resources we have. There's a Metang here. Hey Team Pop Friends, you've arrived at just the right time. Earlier, a strange Pokemon appeared and asked me to give this to you Team Pop Friends. You read the paper. Find the grass cornet that lies hidden deep within Mystery Jungle. To Team Pop Friends, from Exploration Team Federation. This is a special mission assigned only to secret rank exploration teams. Act promptly, that's all. Would you like to accept this mission? Yuna accepted the special mission. So, to my understanding, this is what I was talking about earlier and had read about earlier, where sometimes you'll get special missions that will avenge. Did you hear the happy news? Thanks to everyone's recycling efforts project. Okay, I think we've seen this already, actually. We're offering a higher grade of recycled items. Cool. Perfect. Please keep recycling. Blah blah blah. And let's see what we have. Apparently you can actually get revive receipts this way, but I don't think we're at that level yet. Gold tickets. Okay, let's try a gold ticket. Manaphy's dying, and we're gambling. Which is, you know... we are playing an RPG, so this is on brand. It's one of the really goofy things about RPGs is when... like Xenoblade 2 is the one that people always say. Well, you recycle these 8 items for this gold ticket. Thanks for recycling, here's your gold ticket. Do you want to redeem that gold ticket for a prize now? Uh-huh. Like a big win or just a win-win? That's okay, why not take your prize? Shockwave, oh. It's not bad, actually. One more. Again, it pulls all your items, which is very convenient. I forgot what clear gummies, or who clear gummies are for. God, I was farming for an electric type and then never got one. Oh, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be able to get us through at least. It's not gonna be pretty, but we should be able to get through that dungeon. I hope. This is the bag itself. We still have one of those. Oh, that was perfect, actually. Oh, and they're not pooled. They actually are separate. My mistake. Oh, instant. That's not too bad. Constellation prize, so no iron berry. That's actually fine. I'm out of healing. You have better defense, special defense because of Scarf. Oh yeah, the food got messed up. I kinda forgot. Can you actually select multiple things to trash? You cannot. Okay. Do I just carry... well, I guess I don't need a Meganium Claw, because I don't have a Meganium. I am happy that minus the initial hurdle of, insert... right, Blizzard Island. Beyond Blizzard Island itself being really bad, I am glad that the rest so far has actually gone pretty smoothly. like genuinely happy that we kind of got past that hump we were at. I do think legit recruiting Shaman was the ticket there, because just having a really powerful grass type was a good equalizer for that. Shockwave's not a bad move, so we'll hang on to that. Not that that should be a surprise. We'll put the blue gummy away too, because we don't really need it here. I wish our bag inventory would actually go up and not just, actually that might, torn on that, but we'll leave it as is. I'm actually, I forgot what I was talking about, because I got sidetracked. But yeah, the, Cornet there is tied to like 7 specific like secret dungeons that are all tied to like the cafe. That can eventually lead to a quest for Jirachi. Again, I would like to do those, but because of the randomness of it, and also I'm assuming these are hard dungeons, I don't think I will. On stream at least, just because I don't know how bad this is gonna get. Legit curious. Oh, 5-star difficulty. Yeah, no, that's hard. Oh, I never did Landslide Cave. Mystery Jungle. I'm gonna look this up quickly. I'm curious to see how hard this is. This is actually in, Darkness and Time as well. I think the Manaphy stuff is too. Just Sky Peak and a couple other dungeons are not in the original. It's similar to Mystifying Forest. Okay. And how many floors is it? 30! Ow! And you have to fight like a Mew. But again, I think these tie into like getting Jirachi eventually. Interesting. Again, not sure if I want to tackle these. Yeah, the 7 treasure dungeons are the ones, and they're specifically from like the secret missions that you get from rescuing Caesar. So don't forget, we're going to swap Shaman back to the leader because, oh god, we have more water, presumably, given Miracle Sea. I'm trying to think of what else. We really have no time left in the stream, given we're already at 6 hours. We're actually past that because of the initial, like, because I had to restart. I tried restarting the stream at the end, just to try to, like, fix Twitch issues. But again, they seem to have resolved themselves organically. But it's still very frustrating that it happened at all. Also, something I don't think I ever showed off is if you go back to your room, quote unquote, you can't save here anymore. Get up already. Okay. I was wondering if it had, like, names and directions. Crew rooms. So they're labeled. Cute. Then you have the swap mechanic for the little items. Actually, what does Wigglytuff say at this point? I do wonder when dialogue cycles at this point. Friendly friends, are you keeping up with your exploring? Oh. That sounds very generic. Good news, you actually do have Wi-Fi? Oh, hey. That's great news. Huh? That little Manaphy has taken ill. And baby Manaphy must only grow to see, hey. I'm worried for that baby Manaphy. You know, something that I realized is how much of a pisser would it be if you go through all the dungeon, don't know what a Manaphy is, think, oh, that's weird, it's probably just some weird item. And then you don't have room for it, so then you just leave it. And imagine doing that and then being like, oh shit, that's actually how you advance the story. So then you have to like go all the way back through the dungeon again just to pick up the egg. Pardon? That cutie's fallen ill. That's really worrisome. I hope that cutie gets better soon. What? Your little buddy's sick? That Manaphy, how splendid. Oh? Oh no! The baby's taken sick now? Oh shoot, we were supposed to talk to everyone before going to the beach, but I just intuited that, oh, Manaphy went to the beach. So I skipped talking to everyone. Fiona do? Oh, that, yes, they say that is a cure-all. If there's anything we could do to help, we would, but that little baby sure was cute. I hear that that Fiona do is pretty rare. Yo, did you end up finding that cute baby? Huh? What? The baby's fallen sick now? Yeah, I do wish we had talked to everyone before just zooming on to that. If I had known, I would have stopped to talk to everybody. Oops. But yeah, I guess next time, a great cure-all, tugs and kisses from a fox. I guess I need to find a fox, because I might be getting sick. I'm starting to feel sick again. It might just be out that I've been talking for 3 hours. But we'll see. Anyway, with that, it feels really nice to have made some story progress again. I might do some, like, questing off stream, so don't be surprised, especially if I do get sick, or if I do turn out to be sick. So if you see we're close to the next rank, next stream, that's why. Also, I might grind up items now that we have more storage space, stock up on reviver seeds just to make sure I don't have to do a ton of grinding on stream in the future, and can just brute force a lot of the remaining dungeons. In terms of story dungeons left, we have, Miracle Sea, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 after that. So yeah, 5 dungeons total, plus, if I want to do the special episodes, we have those as well. So again, I was really hoping we'd get through more of the playthrough by now, but we really hit a wall, and I'm hoping we can get past that. If not, we can try to recruit Azov, Mesprit, Yuxi, and maybe even Dialga to try to give us a buffer, but again, that's gonna be a bit of a hurdle. I do not know how to recruit Dialga in a decent amount of time, given you have to go through Hidden Lands and Temporal Tower all over again just to get over there. If I recall, they are not considered separate instances, you do have to do both if you want to fight Dialga again to recruit them. So that sounds miserable, so I'd rather do the Lake Trio. Recruit the Lake Trio of the options. There might be more that I'm forgetting. Obviously, there's the 7 treasures. We got 1 of them. That sounds hard, so we might put that off till later, or just not do it at all. But with that being said, thank you all for watching. Next time, hopefully, we'll be able to get through Miracle Sea without as much trouble as the dungeons we just got through. And we'll see if we can help out Manaphy. Trying to find this news. There it is. Hi, thank you all for watching. This was so nice to have a productive stream again, because the last 3 streams have not been productive. Again, we spent like 2 to 3 hours on Blizzard Island just to beat the boss in like 5 minutes or less. Probably more like 3 minutes. So that was kind of frustrating. But yeah, hopefully we have gone past the biggest hump. And then there'll be smooth sailing through the rest of the post-game, she says, knowing she's jinxing herself. Schedule for the week. I have no idea. Again, I might be sick. I still can't tell if it's like anti-placebo, basically, of just I'm afraid of being sick to the point that I think I'm sick. Or if I'm actually sick. I genuinely cannot tell at this point. So yeah, I'm hoping for the best. At the very least, as long as I'm not like actively perishing, I'm going to try. I'm going to try to be on Star's stream tomorrow, because she's probably going to do trip recap. But there's a chance I'm too sick to do that. If I am sick, we will see. If I am not sick, then Wednesday might be not this, because I got gifted a game for my birthday. And it's a game that I want to play. So, if I stream on Wednesday, it will likely be, drumroll please, Densha Attack. Again, looking forward to trying that finally, because Jesse gave it to me, so I want to give it a shot. It'll be a quick look, it won't be a full playthrough. After this game, this is Fox Girl's Favorites number 25, by the way. I might take a break from this for a bit, because there's also an announcement. I didn't actually talk about it in the stream, but like, basically Double Fine owns the games that were published by Xbox, and they're slowly working on getting that changed over on like Steam listings, but they confirmed that at this point they are publishing everything. and all the money would go to them, ostensibly. So, I'm debating if y'all are down for this, because actually it occurs to me the next game on the list is one that, depends. Well, no, I can do it not on hardware, but I had an idea that I could do the next game on actual hardware instead of emulation. So if I procrastinate with Fox Girls Favorites and put that next game off, I might do Psychonauts, actually. And make that like a full game clearing in between Fox Girls Favorites games. But we'll see. If not, it'll be a game that I'm not ready to disclose yet. I've also directly said I would consider doing. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the stream and haven't already, you can follow for notifications of when I go live in the future. I have a YouTube channel for edited down episodic versions of streams. I have a VOD channel as an archive. I have a Blue Sky for posting updates, including when I go live in the future. I have a Ko-Fi as a tip jar. That is not Nightbot, so it's the one that shows up in the chat window, if I recall. And I have a Throne for sending me gifts. I really need to update my Throne. But yeah, the latter being completely optional, but any additional support is greatly appreciated. I'm really glad I got to stream today. Again, part of the reason I pushed is I don't know when the next time we're playing with this game is. Because if I'm sick, it's gonna be a bit. Again, I might do Densha Attack anyway if I am sick and feeling up to it, just because one, it'll be the last chance for a bit, and two, it's gonna be very casual. But again, it depends largely on how sick I am, so we will see. With all that being said, I am exhausted. I definitely did not get as much sleep as I normally would because of having to take my girlfriends to the airport. So I am going to wrap things up here. It looks like I'm just quickly glancing at my following. And yeah, I think we're just gonna call it here. Yeah, next stream, if I'm not sick, will be Wednesday. With that being said, thank you all for watching. I hope everyone has a good rest of their evening and a good night. Take care, everyone.